back to Genurved channel. Today we have Dr. Ramakrishna Aradila, the CEO of Genculus Pharma Private Limited and the research head of Genurved with us. Now let's discuss about osteoarthritis.
Namaskar. Welcome back to Genurved. Today we are discussing curcumin against osteoarthritis. In fact, osteoarthritis is a degenerative disease of the bones. The bone joints are between bone and bone. There is a particular a soft bone called cartilage. The degeneration of this cartilage takes place, and hence the resultant is osteoarthritis. Normally, this osteoarthritis occurs in an aged group of people. And nowadays, of course, there is no discrimination between the age because of the early aging subject. Even youngsters are getting this particular osteoarthritis. I'll discuss you the reason why youngsters are getting this osteoarthritis in this particular episode. Second thing is obesity. The people who are having overweight, definitely their weight spells on these particular joints, knee joints especially. So definitely there will be a degeneration of the bones because of the weight bearing, and all weight bearing joints are subjected for this particular osteoarthritis. Definitely there is a degeneration because of the high pressure of these particular bones because of the obesity. And third factor is genetics. If the forefathers are having this particular osteoarthritis or early degeneration of this particular bone joints, this may come to the offspring or the young generation. Next is smoking. The smokers tend to get this particular osteoarthritis because all the smokers, they will inhale this particular smoke which is full of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. This works on this particular joints and degeneration takes place. However, this particular osteoarthritis is a worst condition where it hurts the movements of the people and quality of the life. It is characterized by heavy pains in the joints and morning stiffness and walking ability, and they cannot get up in the morning. It's called morning stiffness, and you can see the swelling at the joints and redness in this particular joints. This is osteoarthritis. And this particular discussion of this particular osteoarthritis is well described in Mahabharata. Normally, what we think is Bhishma Pitama is the eldest in the Mahabharata war. No. In fact, there is another character called Bahlika, who is the paternal uncle of this particular Bhishma. That means Bhishma's father is Santana, Santana's brother is this Bahlika. You can imagine how old he is. Why I told that he is having osteoarthritis? Because he used to bind this particular substance of the curcumin along with piperine, and he used to tie it with the joints, and he attended the war. That is the enthusiasm he having to do the war at the particular age. Even Bhishma himself is more than 300 years old, and you can imagine, you can add another 100 years. That means 400 years old man participated in the war. People used to have that much endurance, but he is having this degeneration of the bones. This is what we can interpret like that. And he is having another son called Somadatta, and Somadatta's son is Bhurisrava. In recent excavations of this Haryana, where Kurukshetra, this Bahlika's character confirmation is there with this particular science, because they got this particular one kadium, which is made up of gold and very big kadium, and the name imprinted on that, but are engraved on that called Bhurisravasu. So you can confirm that yes, there is Mahabharata and the Mahabharata existed. Anyway, that's a different topic. What I would like to tell you is osteoarthritis. Description is there during Mahabharata time. And now we have a beautiful product called Curcumin for this particular osteoarthritis. This osteoarthritis, as I told, it is a degeneration of the bone disease, and curcumin definitely works for osteoarthritis because curcumin is well developed product. Keeping these particular targets in mind, we have prepared. The beauty of this curcumin is it acts on the root cause of that particular disease. What is the root cause here? Degeneration of the bones. This particular curcumin acts at that particular degeneration of the bones. As I discussed earlier with rheumatoid arthritis, it is a powerful anti-inflammatory, and it is having a very powerful anti-inflammatory action because it acts on this particular protein complex which we call it as NFKP. This NF-κB is nuclear factor kappa B, which is a pain mediator, and this particular NF-κB is deactivated by this particular Curcumin. And second action is it reduces the production of cytokines. We know very well the damage of this particular cytokines which created during COVID. These cytokines are responsible for the pain, and it has got a beautiful action on the cytokine production. Hence, there is no pain. And third factor is it acts as a chondroprotective. And it stimulates or increases the chondrocyte production. These chondrocytes are the cells which is responsible for the cartilage production. Basically, osteoarthritis is a degeneration of this particular cartilage, and we require new cartilage. This particular Curcumin definitely produces cartilage. And this cartilage production will gives you again good joint. And joint is well described with a bone and bone junction, and a soft bone in between these two bones is cartilage. This cartilage is protected by this particular Curcumin. And another beautiful action what this particular Curcumin is having is powerful antioxidant. The powerful antioxidant power of this particular Curcumin acts on free radicals and oxidative stress. As I discussed earlier, the young generation osteoarthritis is because of this particular free radicals or ROS, reactive oxygen species. This Curcumin scavenges fully these particular free radicals, and you will get a wonderful result. And in addition, Curcumin is an additional action on COX-2 inhibitors. COX-2 is cyclooxygenase inhibitors, and is a powerful action, and it also acts on this particular pain mediators like TNF, that means tumor necrosis factor alpha, and interleukin B1. These are all, of course, medical mechanism and everything. However, Curcumin is a powerful product for osteoarthritis. You can test, you can kindly use this particular product, and you can recommend to your friends also.
Thank you, doctor, for letting us know about this wonderful product. So, how can we purchase this product?
Rita, after beautiful description of this product, I know that the patients or who want this product will have the inquisity or curiosity to know about this, and kindly call to this particular number. Our telecallers will answer your call, and they will deliver this particular product at your doorsteps. సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి, షేర్ చేసుకోండి, లైక్ చేయండి.